As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, more and more people are struggling with mental illness. And while it's always appropriate to call 911 if you need help, a local mental health service provider is hoping to connect locals directly with the help they need. KSBY anchor Richard Gearhart has more.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
A large percentage of calls to 911 have a mental health component to them, especially now as people are struggling with the disruptions of COVID-19. And local mental health professionals say those cases may be better served by someone other than law enforcement.
You have a black and white that shows up and an officer jumps out. They feel like, what have I done wrong? The first thing that comes out of our mouth is, no one's in any trouble. We're just here to make a situation better.
Typically, if police get involved, it can often escalate the situation, not by their means, but just because the person in question might be worked up, and they might need a more compassionate and understanding source.
Faith works for Transitions Mental Health Association and developed a list of resources easily downloaded and stored in your phone so you can get help when you need it for yourself or someone else.
We're expecting our law enforcement to serve as social workers and wellness response. And, the reality is that there are many agencies and resources that are trained professionals able to step in those cases.
The San Luis Obispo Police Department recognized the need and started a program 2 years ago that brought a mental health professional on staff to ride along with sworn officers. Even with an on-staff social worker, it still isn't enough to serve everyone.
Clearly, my job has to be one of triage. It has to be into a situation, understand the situation, de-escalate the situation, find out if there's a mental health component, find out how much of the issue happens to be substance abuse.
From there, the vast majority end up finding the services they need or long-term treatment. But most importantly, they don't end up in jail. Richard Gearhart, KSBY News.
The Transitions Mental Health Association list of available services is on its website. The police department says it's always appropriate to call 911 if you need immediate help.